Hey guys, obviously Ryan's Rocket's been an absolute superstar for us, but it didn't always start out like that. I remember the first season in training when we bought him in November, December time. We were hoping to get a bumper run in, but fair play to Fergal O'Brien. He just had got a bit light and decided it was best that he went for a summer's grass, and that's always tough to take. But patience always gets rewarded in this game. We've had an unbelievable journey with Ryan's Rocket so far. He's run 13 times, won 5 at a 38.46% strike rate, and he's won over £110,000 in prize money. He's been a star. We ended up starting him out at Newbury, and that didn't go too well in this fact that he was so keen with Paddy Brennan riding him, and it lashed down with rain that day. So we wrapped him up, found a bit of nicer ground, and at 50-1 he finished second at Taunton.
Benny Nahar Road, but Fiercely Proud has still a length of advantage over the last. Moving towards the far side, Ryan's Rocket to try and deliver a challenge. Fiercely Proud, Ryan's Rocket has a length to find, and Fiercely Proud is maintaining the advantage at the moment, and Fiercely Proud sees off Ryan's Rocket. The pair
that was a great run. We went back to Taunton then when we waited for a bit nicer ground then into the springtime. In the second season having him, and he did a job very nicely, beat a nice field that day.
In behind them, short run to the last, Ryan's Rocket driven into it, came up half a length on Manuelito and Diamond Dice in behind them. These are clear then, and it's Ryan's Rocket being driven on from Manuelito, who's being kept up to his work, but he's not closing the gap here on Ryan's Rocket for the Fergal O'Brien team, and he's off the mark over hurdles at the second attempt. Beat Manuelito.
And then went and backed that up to win very nicely at Kempton.
Away, final flight now. Ryan's Rocket got in a bit tight, but still got over pretty quickly. Leads by 4 or 5 lengths to Midabad in second. Excelero hasn't been able to bridge the gap and racing up towards the line. A very professional performance by Ryan's Rocket is going to take out the opener here at Kempton this afternoon. Ryan's Rocket the winner.
Myself and Noel, and obviously Fergal, decided then we would keep him for the Persian War Novices Hurdle, and we went there thinking we had the right horse for the race, but yet again he over raced for the first part of the race, over 2.5 miles, and didn't finish the race off as well as expected. Finished fourth, which we now know he's been promoted to third, but he was just too keen that day. But then a decision was made, we need to go chasing with him. He made a winning chase debut at Chepstow under Jack Hogan. They went a good gallop over 2 miles, settled well, jumped well, and we thought, right, here we go, we're getting things on track.
Far side, not much in this. Ryan's Rocket maybe lands just in front to Lucky Lugger in second. Western General is back in third, and now Ryan's Rocket starts to assert on the flat, and he's going on here for Fergal O'Brien. It will be a winning chasing debut for Ryan's Rocket for Jack Hogan. The Noel Fahily Racing Syndicate score with Ryan's
Next time out, we headed to Ascot. He made it a running that day. And when he was in front, he was pricking his ears, having a good look around, and kind of almost gave it away, I think, that race that day. That was definitely the way we felt. I know we got interfered a little bit from the back of the last, but it just didn't pan out the way we probably expected that day for him.
Half a length advantage over Ryan's Rocket at the last. Here comes Georgie, not the best lead. Ryan's Rocket's given another chance. Galvanised up the rail. Here comes Georgie and Ryan's Rocket. Here comes Georgie lugging right, but just has the advantage. Here comes Georgie. Outsider of the field's done it. Here comes Georgie.
As a novice chaser, he unseated when we fancied him at Market Raisin. He galloped into the second fence, gave Johnny Burke no chance.
Ported colours as they reached the second. Ryan's Rocket
came out last season then, and we had a target to start off in Aintree, but the ground was a little bit too quick. But we made our debut at Newbury, and off a mark of 129, he duly bolted up in a 50 grand chase. It went quick. We had a lovely posse that day.
Vertelen, Ryan's Rocket joining in. Here's the last. Almost 3 in a line. Vertelen in the centre. Ryan's Rocket delivering his challenge on the far side. Doyen de Bar back in third. And it's Ryan's Rocket now beginning to extend away under Johnny Burke for Fergal O'Brien and the Noel Fahily Racing Syndicates. It is Ryan's Rocket who takes the finale on Coral Gold Cup Day. Beats Vertelen with...
We went in, and I really felt that off a mark of 135, we were in a nice position to win a big 100 grand handicap. And we went to Kempton over Christmas for the Desert Orchid Chase. We fought a load of Thistle Oscar around, and the race was panning out lovely, but he missed a couple down the back, and again, unseated as jockey. Doesn't tend to fall unseats.
It's in company with that one in rear. Thistle Oscar, Ryan's Rocket has gone. Ryan's Rocket.
More than anything, but we knew from that point we have a horse that we can win a big race with. So we got him back to Knowles, filled the tank up with him, and we headed to the Cheltenham Festival, or so we thought. But we missed the cut at Cheltenham, which wasn't ideal. It really messed our plans up. But we rolled the dice, and unfortunately we didn't get away with it. We went to the Kempton on the Saturday after, over 2.5, and that was a shit show, to say the least. But back over 2 miles at Aintree, guys, 100 grand chase. From the moment they jumped off that day and they went quick, we were in a lovely position, very similar scenario to when he won at Newbury, and he duly won very easily up at Aintree.
And David Fitzgerald is going to call them. They're off in the Close Brothers Red Rum Handicap Chase, running to the first fence, and as they do so, Sombry is well to the fore early in company with Hercule de Soy. One leg to the outside, all of them clearing the first. Stencil is not far away in a share of 4th position with Ryan's Rocket and Highland Legacy. Jasco de Dami attacks the third. A mistake in 4th there by Ryan's Rocket over that, but managed in 3rd. The first of 4 fences in the back straight. Ryan's Rocket took it in 4th position. A little break then to one leg, and at fence number 8, Sombry over to Highland's Legacy. Hercule de Soy in 3rd position, then Ryan's Rocket ground. Back where they started then, and running towards the 4th last. Fence number 9, Sombry brushes through it, but led by a length and a half to, in 2nd position, Highland's Legacy. In 3rd continues to be Hercule de Soy, then Ryan's Rocket. One close to the 2nd last. Sombry over by a length, just nodded. Highland's Legacy now is challenging for the lead. Ryan's Rocket is there as well. These 3 are clear of one leg, and Jasco de Dam. 1 fence left to jump. Sombry is scrapping hard the inside, but is overtaken by Ryan's Rocket and Highland's Legacy. The 12th and final fence, the near side, Ryan's Rocket. Highland's Legacy made a shocking blunder. The far side, John O'Neill did well to stay on board, but Ryan's Rocket surely handed the prize now. Ryan's Rocket under Jonathan Burke for Fergal O'Brien. Ryan's Rocket wins the Red Rum.
It's going to be a bit tougher for him this season. We're off a mark of 139 now, but we got a relatively lightly raced horse. He's only had 13 runs. He's taken time to mature, and that's because of the patience of each and every one of you guys. And hopefully we're in for a very good season again with him. The normal races will probably end up unfolding for him, the likes of that race at Newbury, potentially even Aintree to start with. The Desert Orchid Chase will have to come in, probably look after him through the depths of the winter, and then we'll definitely get into Cheltenham this year. Aintree, Punchestown, all those big races. But we've had an unbelievable journey, guys, with him. Obviously a bit of disappointment at the start, but we're finishing strong. It's not how you jump out of the stalls, it's how you're going through the finish line, guys, and we're going through it quite well at the minute.